Welcome to the BA Coaches Show, where we talk all things Nebraska sports all the time. Interviews, breakdowns, rants, and more. Expect it all from the Nebraska diehard, Coach Ben Audi. Make sure you click the like, subscribe, or follow button and enjoy this conversation about our beloved Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Welcome back to the BA Coaches Show. I want to tell you all right now, this camera is giving me a hard time at the moment, so if it goes off, I'll turn it right back on. If you're watching this here on YouTube, don't worry whatsoever. But welcome back. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning follower, man, I appreciate you more than you will ever know. We got a few things to talk about. Just a quick little episode today, and then we're going to get out of here. Nice, easy, no problems, all right? Yes, make sure you go to all the social media accounts at the BA Coaches Show on all social media platforms. Go check us out on characterchronicles.com. And one of the things that's happened since the last time we talked, I am now a permanent host on Generation Red, Gen Red. So go check that out at Gen Red Pod. Go to YouTube, check out Generation Red, a Husker podcast. Go check it out on any of your audio podcast platforms. It's a really good time sitting over there talking with Ken, Scott, and Justin. Justin Adams is also on there as well. So it's a really good time. And there we go. There's the camera, and then we're right back. So it's kind of been doing that, so I apologize for that situation, but better than nothing. I kind of wanted to just sit here, take a few minutes, kind of give you guys some updates on what's been going on, updates with me, and kind of what to expect from the show going forward. Got a few questions from a little Q&A I put out. Then we're going to get out of here. It's going to be a nice, short, and easy episode today, my friends. So where has this been? Okay, so I'll just tell you guys, I've been very open about some of my, mental health, sometimes situations we got going on, and it was just one of those times where I was struggling with it for a while. Right after that bowl game, I was trying to step away. I didn't know what direction I was going to go with this. Coaching wise, I got a lot going on in my own personal life that I can't fully talk about yet, but you guys will hear about it next week. I can't publicly talk about it until after February 10th, but I did get a very good coaching job. I just can't talk about it too much, but that's what's going on there. So yeah, that's been going on, and it's just time to get back to doing this. So from now on, we're going to be weekly. This is going to be a quick little episode. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't think it's going to be too long. I'm going to sit here and talk a little bit, and then from here on out, it won't just be me. We're going to be doing interviews, talking with people, going back to what we did last offseason, talking to people once a week. So we're going to have a lot of great guests on. I'm not sure who the first one's going to be, but going to have some great things going forward. Talking ball, talking Husker sports. Might have a few non-Husker people just to talk football, man. You guys know I really enjoy doing that. So, like I said, I have a new coaching position. I'm back in the game coaching. I just can't say what that is. I'll tell you guys this. It's been my dream to be a head coach since I was a little kid. And I'm going to be fulfilling that dream. So that's kind of all I can say at the moment, but that's where we're at. Talk some questions and answers, talk about what I'm doing this weekend, and then this maybe end up being only like a 10-minute video. We're just trying to drop something just to sit and talk. Quick questions, all right? This is from our boy over at Husker Army Podcast, Brian. He says, as a huge fan, a huge Nebraska fan and a coach, what are some lines you just don't cross? All right. One of the biggest lines I don't cross being a coach myself is even if I'm highly critical, I will never go out and call for a coach's job. I'm not going to say it. I will maybe say, hey, some changes needed here, strategy, whatever. but I'm never going to go call for a coach's job. And a big reason for that is just because I have been a coach that has been let go in a very shitty way. I have also been a coach that was on a coaching staff that the entire town was going after, even though we were giving them a very good season. Had some things not go our way, and whole coaching staff was getting after. So I'm not going to do that. One of the other lines that I try very, 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 very hard not to make anything personal, especially talking about players. Never going to make things personal at all whatsoever. Those are just some of the lines that I don't cross. I think that's a very good question, but like I said, I'm not going to go after anybody too strong. I go after fans sometimes. I think it's childish, but yeah. Way too early record predictions. I'm not going to go through game by game yet because boys, it's still January. But I'm gonna go 8 wins. That's my prediction. Is going to be 8 wins. Last year I predicted 7. Ended up with 7 after the bowl game. I'll take it, right? So I'm gonna go with 8. What changes schematically are we going to see? Sorry guys, I've lost my voice coaching throughout this week. We're gonna talk about that at the end. What I got going on there too, but defensively, I'm very interested to see what ends up happening. I have no idea what to expect there, man. I don't know if we're going to, I think coverage wise, we're going to see a lot more of the same because that's what Matt Rule wants to go to. I'm very interested to see if John Butler wants to stick with the 3-3, 4-2-5 kind of hybrid looks, or if he's going to go to what he was when he was a defensive coordinator and what he coached in Buffalo with the 4-3. I have no idea what to expect there. I'll just be real. So, not really sure. I'm very interested to see. I am excited to get back up to practice. I've been invited to go to some spring practices again, so I'm gonna go check that out. Yeah. Offensively, I expect a much better Dylan Raiola from day one. I expect a very good Dylan Raiola. Having a not just quarterback guru, but like an offensive guru like Daniel Holgerson, man, it's going to be a good spot. You know what I mean? Dylan is going to come in prepared and ready to go. Dylan mentally, I think, is going to be even more prepared than he was going into last season. He's got a whole season of film to build off of, and he's got some really good games to build off of as well. So I think Dylan Raiola is going to be in a very, very good spot offensively. I think there's going to be tweaks and changes, but I really don't expect there to be a whole complete shift because, like Matt Rule said 100 times, like the things we were doing offensively weren't that bad. It's just needed some tweaks, and we got to change the order we do things. We got to set some more things up. We got to, like I said, just tweak some things. So defensively is where I think potentially would have a lot more crazy changes, but I don't know if those are happening. Once I visit a practice, I'd be able to have a better look at what they're running up front. But I'm not sure. I'm very excited for next season, but it's also, I think, going to be a lot different than it was this past season. Not saying that is a bad thing because there's obviously a lot of things that need changed. No one's saying that, right? There's definitely some things that need changed, but I do think both offensively and defensively are going to look a little bit different. Last kind of question we had here is what player am I most excited for? Emmett Johnson, man. Hold on. Sorry about that. Just been coughing a little bit. You can probably hear it in my voice. Not sick. I'm not sick whatsoever. I've just been coaching all week, and I lost my voice last weekend, and I keep coaching, so it hadn't come back. But Emmett Johnson, now that he's got the full keys to that running back room, he is unequivocally RB1, is going to be a monster. Feed him, feed him, feed him. Shout out to Justin Adams. He's been on Emmett Johnson since day one. He's been like the OG Emmett Johnson guy. So I think he's going to have a fantastic season going into 2025. He's going to get fed the ball. He's going to be the bell cow. He is going to be the guy. He's got that explosiveness. He's able to run the ball in between the tackles as well, which is a big thing. So I really did like the 1-2 punch with Emmett Johnson and Dowdell, but I think everyone's in agreement now by this point that Emmett Johnson needed more carries, and he's the guy. He's RB1. So, like I said, This is going to be a super quick episode. I don't even know if we'll call it an episode. We're just putting something out. Sorry, boys. Yeah, that's just been a thing of just trying to get back into this thing. I kind of want to put something out, let everyone know what's going on, this sort of thing. So, yeah, like I said, just quick things to talk about. I'm recording this before I leave for Omaha. I will be in Omaha from Friday until about Tuesday. We're coaching with my Kansas Elite job that you guys know I have. Going to be in Omaha, for coaching a 7-on-7 tournament this weekend. On Monday, I will be in the NBNR studio. I'm pumped to be there with the boys. It's going to be a really good time. Go check that out Monday night. It's going to be a real good time talking with them. And about 6 o'clock, I'm going to hang out with my boy, Mike Delaware. So it's going to be a really good time. Yeah, like I said, go check out Character Chronicles. Go check out Generation Red. I'm on there as well. Next week, I don't know the day. We're going to have an announcement about what's up with me coaching-wise. We got some really cool stuff coming up, but can't talk about it just yet. So go check all that out. Go check out Generation Red. And to end this little video here, we're gonna play the Nebraska video because, man, it gets me in a good mood. I appreciate you guys. If you guys still follow me, I know it's been like a month since we put anything out. Just kind of where I'm at in my life. Just kind of had to change some things up. So I appreciate all you guys. I will see you guys next week, and we're gonna be talking ball again.
But there ain't no victims here. If we die, we die.
Come on, running, boys. Don't you hear that noise like the thunder in the sky? How it rolls along in a good old song from the sons of Nebraska. Now it's coming near with the rising cheer that will sweep all foes away. So it's all our hymns, we are bound to win, and we're going to win today. In the days of old, Johnny Vanderbilt would just take that ball in hand, and with Benedict right in front of him, they would set sail for the land. Then Doug Egan too, with the chosen few, would be all around everywhere. And before they quit, they would calmly sit down behind that goalpost there. For Nebraska and the Scarlet, for Nebraska and the Cream, though they go through many battles, our colors still are seen. And so in contest and in victory, we will wave them for the team, and we'll always stir a Cornhusker, the Scarlet and the Cream. When the sun is bright and the fields are ripe with the tassel on the corn, you can hear it grow in the evening glow or the hush of early morn. In the state so fair, 'tis the very air that inspires us with a zest, that in any fray we will not dismay, but we'll do our level best. For Nebraska and the Scarlet, for Nebraska and the Cream, though they go through many battles, our colors still are seen. And so in contest and in victory, we will wave them for the team, and we'll always stir a Cornhusker, the Scarlet and the Cream. For Nebraska and the Scarlet, for Nebraska and the Cream, though they go through many battles, our colors still are seen. And so in contest and in victory, we will wave them for the team, and we'll always stir a Cornhusker, the Scarlet and the Cream.